Unfortunately, many people do not consider fun an important item on their daily agenda. For me, that was always a high priority in whatever I was doing. All that I am, I owe to the Air Force. Unfortunately, many people do not consider fun an important item on their daily agenda. For me, that was always a high priority in whatever I was doing. Maybe that helped me in war. I'm a fatalist, if that's what you call it. The phrase that I use is if you can't do anything about it, forget it. If you want to grow old as a pilot, you've got to know when to push it, and when to back off. You don't concentrate on risks. You concentrate on results. No risk is too great to prevent the necessary job from getting done. Rules are made for people who aren't willing to make up their own. There is no such thing as a natural-born pilot. Whatever my aptitudes or talents, becoming a proficient pilot was hard work, really a lifetime's learning experience. The secret of my success is that I always manage to live to fly another day. The best pilots fly more than the others, that's why they're the best. When I was picked to fly the X-1, it was my duty to fly it, and I did. I have no regrets about my life. People ask, if you had to do it all over again, would you do it differently? No. That's speculation. It's your duty to fly the airplane. If you get killed in it, you don't know anything about it anyway. Duty is paramount. It's that simple if you're a military guy. You don't say I'm not going to do that. That's dangerous. What good does it do to be afraid? It doesn't help anything. You better try and figure out what's happening and correct it. There is no kind of ultimate goal to do something twice as good as anyone else can. It's just to do the job as best you can. If it turns out good, fine. If it doesn't, that's the way it goes. You concentrate on what you are doing, to do the best job you can, to stay out of serious situations. And that's the way the X-1 was. The one word you use in military flying is duty. It's your duty. You have no control over the outcome, no control over pick and choose. It's duty. You do what you can for as long as you can. And when you finally can't, you do the next best thing. You back up, but you don't give up. We didn't know if we could break the sound barrier. But it was our duty to try. That's the way I looked at it. The eagerness to learn how and why every piece of equipment works is everything. Just before you break through the sound barrier, the cockpit shakes the most. The first time I ever saw a jet, I shot it down. If you can walk away from a landing, it's a good landing. If you use the airplane the next day, it's an outstanding landing. Later, I realized that the mission had to end in a letdown because the real barrier wasn't in the sky but in our knowledge and experience of supersonic flight. Most pilots learn, when they pin on their wings and go out and get in a fighter, especially, that one thing you don't do: you don't believe anything anybody tells you about an airplane. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe to Best Quotes YouTube channel.